What's up, everybody? Welcome to Prattville, Alabama. Today we're going to meet a gentleman who's kind of like the mayor, the unofficial mayor of this town. Let's go find him. Now, somebody told me that the Applebee's might be the place to find this guy, but I got a place where he might be. Let's see if we can find him. Well, it's a Saturday evening, and I had to park about a block or two away. I couldn't find a parking spot right downtown today.
David Thomas.
All right.
And I just met Mr. Jose, and people are just going, oh, you're a local celebrity, but I'm not. All I am is a guy with a caring heart. I love knowing that people are going to. We have a contest called Win a Date with David.
All right.
What's going on? Because back when we got our first stimulus, I made an open invitation to Applebee's, the world's greatest Applebee's in Prattville, right? So I said, attention, single ladies, no one who's married.
You have to be specific there.
Because no, you don't want to get gut shot nowadays. Because you don't want no disgruntled man being like, if I can't have her, no one can. You be like, okay, yeah. Batman, calm down. So I made this open invite to come hang out in this glorious town, Prattville, at the Applebee's. Well, no one came. Heartbreak City. So I didn't give up though. I didn't give up. And when we got our 600, our stimmy, not our stimulus, I posted again, come to Applebee's. Not even one bite again. People were loving it. I said, well, I'm going to have to just go back to the basics. I started posting how because I got potholes fixed. Started posting hey, ladies, if you're looking for love, you found the right man. And then I love photo editing, so I'll be putting pictures of myself in situations that okay, what's funny? You see this 39-year-old male trying to find the ultimate thing that people are always trying to find, true love. Now, true love, people will pay for it, people buy it, you get turned down, they don't know how to live. What was that? What can I do? Hathaway said it best. What is love? He sang about it. He said, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. And he's the true Casanova. So nothing still happened. What was I doing wrong? What is it? My pitch? Am I giving too much? Am I giving too less? You start thinking, should I join a local gym and start pumping iron? And
you're certainly being yourself,
and
yeah.
Be I got to do the things I have to do to get in shape and be the ultimate man.
Ah, look at that squat, yo!
I'm gonna be a dad. My sister's pregnant.
Wrong time. And he has an arm.
Would you drive a squatter truck?
Oh, do what now?
Would you drive a squatter truck?
No. I maybe when
What's your dream car?
My dream car, and people say, oh, you're famous. I said, no. Until I have a Corvette, I want something that... I went to my first NASCAR race in Daytona 2 weeks ago. When you hear the sound of when that car makes that noise, it does something to you. You're oh, this is not... And all of a sudden you hear, wow, blah, 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 blah. And you're like...
You ever been in one? I had a buddy, he had a 63.
I've only got to ride in one. It was a 98, but it was okay. But there's something about when you're in a Corvette, the little Chevy bow tie, the V8, whatever. It just that need for speed. If you want to just take a walk, we can just
let's roll.
We can roll with it. We can.
It's all good, yep. Natural, nothing like natural presentation, brother. That's yeah.
What we do is, this is Prattville. If you want to show everybody, we got the cotton gin, the world's famous, beloved cotton gin. I mean, Daniel Pratt himself built that with brick and hand stone it, and made it industrialized. He brought his own, he was from the Massachusetts area. He brought his own town, and this is kind of I call it. You might as well call it baby Massachusetts because he entered, just pushed his own, demographic of what he wanted.
Yeah,
I don't know who they are.
And nobody really supported him.
No, and they didn't. And so whenever he started changing the game, the cotton gin, brought business, brought money, and yes, there was slaves, and but I hate that. But it was during those times, and I hate that. But
Well,
What do you do?
think about it. He was a cool guy because you think about it. He let, after he freed the slaves, they stayed with him. They didn't, right? And not only that, they invested in him.
Yep.
Which lets you know, one, he must have given him money and good opportunity. And the MOK neighborhood of Prattville is right by downtown.
Yep.
So, I mean, they rode with him even after that.
And that's one of the things. A lot of things will never get talked about. You know, they want to point toward one thing, and you know, and I wish they went more enriched into this you know what actually happened.
Yeah.
So back to the Prattville thing.
Yeah.
I got turned down again, but you know what? They always say, you know, keep at it, don't give up. So when you don't give up, you're telling yourself, hey, I'm going to keep trying. Because when you keep trying, you have to feel like there's an end game to everything. Well, last Saturday, I met this gentleman, and he said, hey, are you David Thomas? And I said, yes, sir. He said, do you mind if I take your picture with you? My wife and I find you very funny. I was like, sure, why not? I'm like, I love gripping and grinning. I love, like, if you want me, I have like the worst, I'll be like this. You know, like, why are you going to turn down taking a picture of a guy going?
Yeah, right.
It's like, so, you know, oh, we got another one.
Oh, yo.
How y'all doing? I think Prattville's going to become Squatted Truck USA. I really promote it, and I hope it really...
You promote it? Do you really?
No, but it's just funny because, you know, you can always see where parents' money is going to.
And the good cause, yeah.
Yeah, you got education, you got health care. What are you going to invest in? My son's truck.
Yeah.
I want to be squatted and riding things like this. You see me rolling, you hating. Got my son's truck squatting, he keeps patrolling.
Yeah.
He'd be like, oh, that's my son, Jeremy. He's a good kid.
Yeah, how do you introduce your kid when he pulls up in that thing?
Like, well, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, the sons of Mr. and Margaret Anderson, Ethan Silverson. He'd be like, hey, Mom and Dad, I got it going. He's like, and then they got their hat like, he's like this going.
You know what the tennis balls stand for?
What is it? What is that?
I heard that every tennis ball represents a girl that's kind of been inside the truck, but kind of like really been inside the truck. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I don't know if it's true or not.
But just look at it. Look how like we'll flip back to the Daniel Pratt. Look at the building structures.
Yeah.
I mean, look how they're like just just made like it's just they all fit in. They all pile in together. And then we had the one building that burned down, and at least they turned it to like an area for where people could take pictures, and especially like during Christmas and stuff. They turned it where it's I love that.
Yeah, it's like taking a loss and making it into a win.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you want to come to the Old Mecca, come down to the Fountain City, you know? But other than that, so Monday I made this funny selfie of me being anti-potholes.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, are you tired of potholes? Contact me. It was just funny. Well, the husband's wife contacted me and said, would you like to be a part of something? I thought it was a joke. I just said, oh yeah. I was making sure my hat was on floor. I wasn't trying to be like Kyle, be like, stop, brah. so I was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, hey, we want to do something with you. We're going to have a thing called Win a Date. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a classic love story.
Yeah, buddy.
It's like, we should just pay homage right now. This is beautiful. And I hope they come back. And we can be like, Kyle.
So, how's the dating in Prattville then? Pretty bad?
Oh, well, it's never been. Well, I'm 39 and single, so it's not good for me. But, I don't fit the criteria of like.
You don't have a squatted truck, bro.
I know, man. But, and also, I'm never.
It don't matter how old you are.
Well,
if you got a squatted truck, you can't keep them off you, man.
No. Women love them. I've seen a lot of big problem is they're stalked. And, like, a man who's a bum and has a puppy will have a wife that takes care of them. I'm just joking, but I don't know what it is. I thought about this seriously. Women love things that they have to build and correct. So they're going to find a guy who needs them to support them. If you see a bum with a puppy and a guitar, you don't have no chance.
That dude's spanking.
That dude is going to be like the internal love magnet, and it's funny because like you'll see women getting on Facebook crying, be like, "My man don't do nothing." Like this is what you wanted though. I don't get it.
You get what you pay for.
That's it. You get what you pay for. This is your support. They love It's like women who love guys with red flags. They love it. You might as well go to Red Flag City and let a woman pick and choose the date that she wants. Yes, I want my man to be jobless. I want him to have a puppy. But eventually also...
Criminal record. Can't go without that.
Oh, no. If
and other kids from other women already.
Oh, yeah.
If
you have like a bunch of... if you have a man that has multiple children he's not giving child support for, it's like Heartthrob City. Like, I can change him.
What about a guy with a regular job and savings and stuff?
He's sorry. You know, he's not worth it.
Yeah.
You're investing into a dead plant. It's like this sign right here. Look at someone wrote poop.
Yeah.
This is a guy. This is a guy that has a job, a career, a 401k, stock options. This is what he is.
Yeah, a factory lift.
Yes, poop.
Yeah.
But you know, if you don't have a job and you have someone taking care of you, that is the old Mecca of Mecca. Because if you have a job and you're self-independent, you are what was written right here. What does that say?
Poop.
Poop. This is a guy with a normal job.
Yeah. So I was going to ask you Auburn or Alabama, but that's
it's pretty
clear. Yeah.
It's pretty clear. Now people say, well, why you didn't get Roll Tide? I said, well, people in Alabama, you have two teams that you're supposed to pull for whenever you're born. Alabama, Auburn. And they say, oh, that's trashy. No, it's not. It doesn't look trashy. I have many video game tattoos. I have the infamous Bowser.
Yeah.
So I was a gamer when I was a kid. Now that when you have ADD, I can't really sit down and play. I have to stay busy. I have to work, and I have to fight for be the single guy I must be, because if I was a bum and I had a puppy and a guitar, I would already be married and proud. But since I'm not, I'm what you consider poop. Look at this little green little hat. He has a green hat. He's ready to work.
Yeah.
He's ready to put out a fire. And when, when women see a guy who don't have a job, they're like, I know I can.
I see potential in him.
I see potential. I can change him. I will work for him. He will be my boss, and I will make sure that he's happy, so he does not go invade other women, and I can keep him home with me. He's safe. He's
loyal.
He's loyal.
Yeah.
A bum's not going to do anything to be homeless.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, baby, I was already homeless. I found the Omega. You are going.
And if you're gonna find real love, it's not gonna be like, it's gonna be, behind an alleyway or something.
It's kind of like watching that sunset right now. It's called the golden hour. Let's just take a second just to look at that.
Yeah,
that's
buddy.
what true love is. A sunset. You wait for it. You build up for it. You work for it. There it is.
Gotcha.
That's true love.
All right. So I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Okay.
What do you like about Prattville?
Well, it's home. I
Okay.
love that people are very nice. I love trying to convince people to give to others. And, things will always be tough. But you know what? What person don't have it tough? I mean, really, they don't. And so whenever you're just living and enjoying life, you ask yourself, what can I do to make tomorrow better?
Yeah.
If you want to help give. You shouldn't depend on one person to make you change your outlook in life. But Prattville, we're strong. We will build back a community that was shaken by a storm. But Prattville is Prattville. We're better than Montgomery. Sorry, we're better.
You were born in Montgomery, though.
I was, but I'm a Prattvillian.
Gotcha. So, how has Prattville changed over the years? And do you think that the people that are from here could eventually resent too many people finding out about Prattville? Like, it starts to grow, and the people that move here don't have the same values and stuff that we do here.
Well,
that's a tough question. I'm putting you on the spot.
Question.
Yeah.
I think they can stay the same, but as long as they don't don't ever act like you're better than nobody else. If you got money, you got money, but try to be humble. Stay, committed to who you are, and you're from, you come from here. You should go off and be proud that you're from here.
Gotcha.
So when you're from here, you can be like, I'm from a great small town. There's a lot of people who are born in Prattville and move on to bigger, better things.
Yeah.
But you should never forget who you're from, where you're from, and who don't be bigger than your upbringing. Be humble.
Gotcha. So you definitely would not drive a squatter truck?
No.
Even if it was a chick magnet?
I don't care if whoever trending TikTok person is. No. I would get the other side fixed so it could be even.
What if you had to keep a baseball bat in your car to keep the girls out of your car?
I just feel that
when you pull up to that gas station in Millbrook
Yo,
And the girls are like, oh.
who's that? I'd be like, I would be like, I think people who drive squatter trucks should get the other part lifted up, get it back to normalcy.
Well, we're waiting for another stimulus check.
Yeah, wait for the next stimulant, the next stimmy,
Yeah.
the fourth stimmy. But if we keep giving stimmies, what are we doing? What are we going to accomplish here? Like, people don't want to work. Now we got businesses that don't let you, like, open your doors because everybody's getting free money.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you one last tough question, and then we're done with the interview.
Yep.
I want to respect your time and all that.
No.
I know
I
you're a
respect
business
your time.
celebrity.
No, this pleasure's been on this side.
No, all right. I would say the opposite, but yeah. So the last question. There's a lot of controversy now over fast food, how people don't want to work. Like, I've been in the drive-thru here for 45 minutes to an hour, and when I finally get it, then I put the comeback sauce in there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then, you go inside, and you're friendly, like, hey, ma'am, sit out there for an hour. Don't say that, but I'm like, hey, ma'am, I would really love to have, comeback sauce for my wings or whatever.
The awesome sauce.
The comeback is at Jack's. Jack's or Cookout.
Well, just real quick, Arby's has a sandwich called the Meat Mountain.
All right.
Now, that's a question for you.
Yeah.
When you go to Arby's, it's not on the menu. Ask them, say, can I have the Meat Mountain? It's a $9 sandwich. It has all the sandwich meats. There's no burgers and stuff. All your meats, all your sandwiches, they came back around. Dude, it's a love story. It's called For Better or For Worse. What to do on a Prattville night. So, back to that final question.
Yeah. About fast food and all, like, I treat people that work at fast food with extreme dignity and respect.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
People, I don't care if you're the guy that picks up cans. You're working, you're doing something.
Yeah.
No job should be less value. The only time it should be less value is when you don't want to work.
Yeah.
If you don't want to work because you can just make more money sitting at home, and you're like, well, I want this. It's not called career wage. It's called minimum wage. It's the entry of a job. And if you prove yourself worthy of your job will notice you, and they will pay you. Now, I'm sorry, some jobs you're stuck. That's it. That's why you have the choice. You go to school, and you find something that makes you happy. I don't care. Chase your dreams. If you're not chasing your dream, what are you doing? Nothing. You can't complain about something that's not going right for you if you're not trying. Trying, to me, is half the battle. You're not going to always succeed. You will sometimes fall. You will sometimes be miserable, but it's how you wake up the next day and you tell yourself, what can I do to make tomorrow better for myself? What can I do to help others? A lot of people don't. So many people are so worried about themselves, they don't stop to, like, pay attention to, what's going on around them. I can ask you one day, you can be walking past me and I say, what's up, man? Are you doing all right? And you'll be like, man, somebody actually cares about how I feel.
Yeah. When you get an how you doing around here, it's a genuine how you doing. It's not just
you can tell when people actually care about you. You really can, because you'll meet people who don't care, but so what? Go to work. Be happy. Start small. Like if you see something you like, tell them, say, this is funny. Then go out and, share a funny story, connect with people. Don't be a negative Nancy. Don't be a Kyle. Don't go, if you see people posting stuff on Facebook who are having a good time, like it, enjoy it. Say, what can I do to, like, be happy like this person? What did he do? What joy, the difference between joy and happiness. Happiness is short-lived, but joy is forever. Joy is down in your heart, like a song. You start singing, I got the joy, 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 down in my what? Heart. Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. So you start telling yourself, I want to have joy. Stop chasing happiness. Chase joy. Joy is ever-ending. And that's
awesome.
me.
I appreciate your time, man.
No, I appreciate your time.
All right, man. We'll see each other around town.
Hey, you be careful. Don't have too much fun tonight. That's always my catchphrase. Don't have too much fun. They said I won't. Well, at least try a little bit.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.